Good afternoon, class.
Afternoon, sir.
So, yesterday I didn't give you any homework.
Yes, sir.
Sorry about that. I did give you homework. I said you must go through the sums that you got wrong. Maybe later. But you understand it all now? Nice. Right. Okay, so today we will be looking at substitution, and we're on page 17. So we've dealt with substitution before in grade 8, not so? This means that a specific value may be assigned to each unknown value, namely a, b, x, y, etc. Okay? The expression will now have a numerical value. What does numerical mean?
Number.
It's a number. Okay, so the expression itself will have now a number value. Normally the method we use is when we do the substitution, we replace the variable with a number and we insert the number in a bracket as we did previously. Okay. So now we're looking at the example on page, what did we say? 17. Okay. Example 1 on page 17. The question says, if x is equal to 2, find negative 2x raised to the exponent 4. Okay? You guys remember how to do this? Yes? You forgot? Okay, so basically what we do is if we say negative 2x raised to the exponent 4, remember the x is now equal to 2. So that would be negative 2, open brackets, 2 raised to the exponent 4. You all okay with that? What does bracket stand for? Multiplication. So according to Bodmas, I'm going to show the inside of the bracket first. So what's negative 2 times 2?
Negative 4.
Negative 4. Raised to the exponent. Okay. A negative to any even number will always be positive. Negative to any odd number will always be
Negative.
So in this case it will be positive. And 4 to the exponent 4 is not 16, my love. Is there 64? No. Remember, 4 to the exponent 4 is 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. Not so? What's 4 times 4? 16. 16 times 4? 64. And then 64 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16, carry 1. 6 times 4 is 24, plus 1 is 25. 200. What's going on now? $256. Okay. Yes? Sorry? Here's the next one. Number 2. So I'll give you a chance to do this one. Okay, so at this point you should be done. So looking at the example on page 17. Here we said we are given if a is equal to negative 2, find the value of, or numerical value of negative 2a cubed minus, open brackets, negative 2a all cubed. So wherever we see an a, we put a negative 2. So there is an a, and there. So that would simply be, open brackets, negative 2 cubed minus, open brackets, negative 2, open another bracket, negative 2, close that bracket, cubed. Okay. Now we can say that's going to be negative 2. Negative cubed would be negative. 2 cubed is 8. Close bracket. Minus. We're going to multiply inside that bracket now. What's negative 2 times negative 2? Positive 4 cubed. Okay? What's wrong, Michael? 8. 2 cubed.
Oh.
It's not an O, it's a 3, man. Does it look like an O? You got it? Any other confusion? Alright. So now what you're going to do is you're going to multiply that, and we're going to apply the cube. So what's negative times negative? 2 times 8? 16. So it's negative, open brackets. Positive to even or odd remains positive. Not so? Did I need to write that sign there? No. Even in the previous step, I didn't need to write this positive there, okay? So it's going to be 4 cubed. It's going to be 64. 4 cubed is 64. So it will be 16. Positive times a negative is a negative 16. Will this answer be positive or negative? Negative. And 64 minus 16? 5, 4, 1. Negative 48. Okay, yes, Michael. Sorry? Okay, I can't hear what she's saying. Yes? You did everything wrong. Okay, you didn't substitute properly. You did substitute properly. But didn't you do substitution in grade 8? Yes? So this is coming from the grade 8 syllabus. No? You substituted in grade 8? Sorry? These two. So you're saying that there and this here is the same. Let's look at it. Let's look at it at a different approach. Okay. Let's see if we're going to end up with the same answer. Let's take this here. Remember, it's end up with negative 48. Who got negative 48? Didn't the others do substitution last year with the other teacher? You did do it, yes, you must have, because it came in your exam. Yes. Okay, just remember, yes? So you made a mistake on the negative side. So your mistake was here. Oh, here you put positive 2 and there you put positive. Okay, but The sum is for a is equal to. Okay. Just watch out for that thing. Okay, say we do the substitution afterwards. Let's simplify. She says that these two are the same. Let's simplify. Before we can add or subtract like terms, I must simplify that thing. Not so. So I'm going to apply the rules of exponents. So it's going to be negative 2a cubed minus, open a bracket, negative cubed. Positive or negative? Negative. 2 cubed? 8. 8 cubed. Not so. What's negative times a negative? So it's negative 2a cubed plus 8a cubed. So what is negative 2a cubed plus 8a cubed? Plus 6a cubed. But what is the value of a? Negative 2. So it's 6 times negative 2 cubed. So it's 6 into. Negative cube would always be? Negative. 2 cube is? 8. And what is positive times negative? 6 times 8? Alright. You guys understand? Okay, any other confusion here? Okay. For those of you who didn't do substitution in grade 8, you can go watch the grade 8 video on substitution. Okay? Alright, let's look at the third one. Third example on page 17. Third example, page 17. In example 3, we are told if x is equal to minus 1 and y is equal to positive 2. Find x squared minus, open brackets, 2xy all cubed. Okay, so do that sum quickly. So I'm going to pause the video again. Okay, by the sounds of it, I see you guys are finished. But you're making a noise, so let's answer the question. Alright, so what do we get? Wherever we see an x, we put a negative 1. Wherever we see a y, we're going to put a 2. So it's going to be negative 1 squared. That must be in a bracket there. Okay? Minus, open brackets, 2, open a bracket, negative 1, 2. You see this bracket here was opened there, so it must be closed again. Here. Make sense? Now what do we do? We'll sort out the square and we'll multiply inside it. Okay. So what's negative squared? Positive. And 1 squared? 1. Minus. So I can sort inside the bracket out. What is positive 2 times negative 1? Negative 2. Negative 2 times 2? Negative 4 raised to the exponent 3. So we have 1. So we're going to sort out our cube now. Negative. Negative cube. Negative. So 4 raised to the exponent 3. 4 cubed. 60. What's negative? So we'll sort out our sign here for the bracket. We would drop the bracket. Negative times a negative is a? Positive. 64. 1 plus 64? Okay. See any problems here? Any confusion? Okay. Why are you throwing the calculators around? Don't forget, no, we're not supposed to be using a calculator. So what we're going to do now is we're going to choose a few sums from exercise 3 on page 17. Give you a chance to practice this. So we're going to do only the odd numbers of number 1. Okay? Is that okay? So it's exercise 3. I'll pause the video at this point. Okay. So we said use x is equal to negative 1, y is equal to negative 2, z is equal to 3 to find the value of. So wherever we see a x, we put a negative 1. So 4 minus open brackets negative 1 squared minus z 3 squared. Okay. So that will simply be 4. Sort out the exponents, so it's negative open brackets. Negative 1 squared will be positive 1, which is 1. Minus 3 squared is 9. I'm going to get rid of this bracket here first. So it's 4. Negative times positive is negative 1 minus 9. What's 4 minus 1? 3. And 3 minus 9? Negative 6. You all okay with that? Let's look at 1.3. In 1.3, we have negative 2 plus, open a bracket. So that x and y is being multiplied. So it's going to be open a bracket negative 1 and y is negative 2 squared. Okay? So what are we going to do now? We're going to look at inside the bracket first. Not so? So it's going to be negative 2 plus, open a bracket. What's negative 1 multiplied by negative 2? Positive 2 squared. So negative 2 plus. What's negative 2, positive 2 squared? Positive 4. Do I need a bracket there? No. So what is negative 2 plus 4? Positive 2. Okay? For those who shouted negative 2, if you look on this number line here, we have negative 2. plus, so we go in the positive direction, plus 4, it's going to be positive 2. Okay? Remember, you can still use your number line. Okay? Don't let these sums cost you a lot of marks at the end. Okay? Just look at 1.5. 1.5. Okay, so x is equal to what? Negative 1. So that will simply be of, open a bracket, negative 1 cubed. You all agree with that? So what is a half times negative 1? Remember, according to BODMAS, you must do each side of the bracket first. So half times negative 1 is negative half. Raised to the exponent 3. So negative to an odd exponent will always be negative. 1 cube will be 1. 2 cube will be 8. Okay. Any confusion there? No? 1.7. I'll do 1.7 afterwards, since I got 1.9 already here. Again, what is x? What's the value for x? Negative 1. So it will be 2 open brackets, negative 1 cubed, minus 3 times negative 2 times 3. Guys got it? So it will simply be 2 open brackets. What's negative cube? Negative 1 cube. So at this point I can multiply this straight out. You all agree with that? So what's negative 3 times negative 2? Positive. Negative times negative is positive. So it's positive 6. Positive 6 times positive 3. Positive 18. Remember, if there's no sign, it's a positive. Okay. What's positive times negative? 2 times 1? Plus 18. What's negative 2 plus 18? 16. Okay. Any confusion? Yes, Michael. 1.7. 1.7. Is that the answer?
No, sir. The number 1.7.
I think you must have something front. No? If you can't see or can't hear, so later. But if you feel you can hear from where you're sitting, it's fine. You're not going to move. Okay. People, if you can't see now, or can't hear, please let me know. Then we will move, shift you from where you're sitting. Okay. But you can sit anywhere you want to, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Unless it's in a register class. When you write your exam, you must sit in alphabetical order. Okay. Where's our new girl? Are you still okay? Are you moving too fast for you or too slow?
I'm fine.
Okay, the pace that you used to last year was faster than this, isn't it? Yes, you see, you're moving slow. Alright. People, what is the value for y? Negative 2. So it's negative open brackets. Now, this negative there is that negative there. Okay. You open the brackets. -2. Close that bracket. This bracket there is being closed there. Raise to the exponent 3. Okay. So now we're going to sort inside the bracket out first. So you got negative open brackets. Negative times a negative is a positive. Positive what? 2. Raise to the exponent. Not so. So let's sort out the exponent now. So it's negative open brackets. 2 cubed is what? 8. So negative times a positive is a negative. Alright? You guys understand? So for homework, I want you to conclude or complete exercise 3 on page 17. Exercise 3 on page 17. Who's taking our homework? Jada. Okay. Yes? Go pick. Okay. Why are you walking around? You didn't just hit a break now.
I was breaking off the water, sir.
Whose fault is that?
It's my fault.
Okay.
Thanks, sir.
Yes? If you look at exercise 3, Michael, we have done 1.1, 1.3, 1.5, 1.7, 1.9. But if you feel that you want to redo it, it's fine. Yes. Well done to us. She reminded Jada, you must add. She knows. You see, you could have just told Jada, now you tell. You want to talk to me a little? Okay. Yes. Sorry, huh? She used to sit this side last year, no? Alright, listen. So, your next hearing, come girls, please settle down. Your next hearing is scientific notation. Did we look at scientific notation last year? Yes. Scientific, okay, settle down. Scientific notation. So we are told that scientific notation is a convenient way, which is notation, to express a very large or a very small number. Okay. That is why we do the study of scientific notation. Sorry? Sorry? Yeah, it was in your exam. Yes, so if you do the sum and then you will see, maybe it will ring a bell. Okay. So let's look at the examples. I think this is on page 18. This is example 1. Okay. So just to refresh your memory, I see this is going straight into negative exponents. As we said, this is going to refresh your memory. If you were given 680 and you were asked to write this in scientific notation, what would it have been?
600 plus.
Yes, times 10 stories. So where must the comma be? After the 6. Okay, so in scientific notation, there must be one number in front of the comma other than 0. Yes, so it clearly some of you remember what to do. Okay, so the comma must lie there. So this will be 6,8 times 10. Remember the comma is currently laying here, not so. So how many units is it moving? 2 units. So it's 6,8 times 10 to the power 2. Okay? So let's look at a couple examples. I see some of you are still frowning and in disbelief as if you didn't do this. But if you didn't, no problem. Here's an opportunity to do it now. Okay? Maybe this is one of those days you were absent. But it's okay. You was here. Okay. These two sums.
Do we have to make series or do we just say 6,8 times 10?
You see, why didn't I need that 0 here? Who can tell why didn't I need that 0 here? It doesn't have a place value. So I dropped it. Remember, there must be one number. In scientific notation, there must be one number before the 0, before the comma, other than 0. Okay. Yes, Michael. You just want to talk to me. If you feel that you want to write, you were in my class last year, believe me. Same rules apply. Okay, so what would this be? Where must the comma be? Before the 8, after the 7. Not so? Good. But where's the comma currently? Behind the 0. So is how many places is moving? 1, 2, 3. So it's 7,87 times 10 to the 3. Easy, yes. Everything in maths is easy. Right, for the next one, where should the comma be? After the 6, the first 6. Okay. Currently the comma is after the 2, so I must move it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 6,1268. 2 times 10 to the exponent. Are you all okay with that? Is there any confusion? What if the yes, Michael? You don't know how to ask the question. Ask it anyway. Yes. The comma is? Okay, so you got 6,12,682. So the comma currently lies after. You see, there's no comma here. There is no comma. The comma lies there. But according to scientific notation, there must be one digit in front of the comma other than 0. So I'm going to move it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 place values. Can you see that? So I'm going to move it 5 place values. So it's going to be 6, 1, 2, 6, 8, 2 times 10 to the. If I had moved the 6 place values, then I would have had times 10 to the 6. If I had moved it by 12 place values, 10 to the 2. You understand?
So, and if let's say we do it like that, but we just write times 10 to the what, it would be.
You're going to get it wrong. Yes. Yes, Michael.
So, what does the first example have 0?
We're getting there. Yes.
Can you only
She's
move-
asking with regards to this here. We're getting here. Yes.
Can you only move it from right to left, not left
We're
to
getting
right?
there. From left to right. We're going to move it now. You all understand so far?
Yes.
Alright. You guys got better questions this year than last year. Now what if you add 5, 6, 7, 9, 2, 1? Write that in scientific notation. Why do it? Who can do it? Try. Yes, that is important. Try. How? Listen, if the sum was that, you can. Then you can do that too. Why? Because the comma is lying here. Where must it lie? After the 5. So I'm moving it. 1, 2, 3. So it's 5, 6, 7, 9, 2, 1 times 10 to the. Alright, see you guys tomorrow. People enjoy the rest of your day. We'll carry on with scientific notation tomorrow.